Hi, everybody. It's me, Missy Paskey Wood, your Community Resource Director with Live at Lunch for today's Thursday, the 13th. We had a great morning this morning. I hope you enjoyed the Science of Pleasure lecture. We did have somebody call and ask because they do mention a Q&A, and for all of those one-day universities, if they mention a Q&A, they never record them, or at least they're not accessible to us. So when the lecture ends, the recording ends. So apologies if you were expecting that as well. And then, of course, Juan is so great at 11 o'clock. He had a brand new workout for everybody that was really enjoyable. And then at 10 o'clock, we had trivia. And if you haven't participated, it's really fun. We had 4 of us on today. We have a really good time. And if you are feeling like you want a little more interaction with people, or you're missing that socialization, I would encourage you to check out our trivia game. We have a lot of hints. We do not take it very seriously, so there's no shame if you don't know any of the answers. Sometimes we even give awards if we have a 0%. But we do different kinds. This time we did some multiple choice. We did geography. We do arts and culture. We do general knowledge. There were some math questions this time. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. So I would encourage you to join us next Thursday at 10 o'clock. We always try to make sure that people can get out in time for Juan's class. So today, this afternoon, I'm really excited. I wish that I could watch the movies with you on days like today when the movie is Shirley Valentine. So if you've never seen Shirley Valentine before, it was a wonderful movie in the 80s. It was a big hit in England and in Europe. I had never seen it until I was an exchange student in the late 90s in England. And a friend of mine's mother said, "You've never seen Shirley Valentine?" And I said, "No." And we watched it, and it's so wonderful. So thank you so much for that suggestion that someone gave us a couple weeks ago. I'm actually not even sure where it came from, but whoever you are, feel free to take credit. It's a great movie. And then our biography today is Rachel Carson. So that should be really interesting as well. And then tomorrow morning, Friday morning, we've got Moving Art, and it will be underwater at 8:30. So that sounds really great. And then at 9 o'clock, we have something that I chose, and I just had to share it with you after I saw it. There's a new documentary. It's Australian, and it's a documentary series show. We're going to watch 2 episodes tomorrow morning, and it's called Love on the Spectrum. And so it's about young adults with autism and Asperger's and some of those other situations where how they date. And it is fascinating and funny and heartwarming. And I just loved it so much. I told Kristen and Amber, we have got to put this on the calendar. And we said, what a perfect day to celebrate Valentine's Day than to watch Love on the Spectrum. So we'll watch 2 episodes of that tomorrow morning. And then then we have Yoga with Leah at 11. And that brings us up to Live at Lunch. And then, of course, tomorrow afternoon, I'm so excited. We have our very first meeting, virtual meeting of the Hugh Jackman Appreciation Society, which started as a joke after Oklahoma was screened, and then now is coming to fruition. There are so that's a funny joke that I hope people enjoy. Greatest Showman is on at 1 o'clock, followed by Logan, which was the final of the Wolverine movie. So it's an action movie. And both of those movies came out in the same year. So it shows his 2 sides. So that should be pretty fun as well. And you don't need to put out a black bag tomorrow afternoon for the movie snack. Everyone is getting a special sweet movie snack from a secret admirer. So just plan on that. We'll be setting them down on your little tables outside your doors and then giving you a knock. But definitely you're not going to want to miss it. Chelsea has really outdone herself with the sweet treat tomorrow afternoon. So I think that brings us up to everything that you need. And I hope you enjoy Valentine's Day tomorrow. For the deliveries, there were so many that know that it will probably take us the course of the morning to get to everybody. So If you don't immediately see, that your neighbor that you sent one to or your spouse has received it yet, know that there's only so many of us. I'm even coming, it's my day off and I'm coming in because I know it's going to be so wild. But give us patience in the morning. We're going to make sure all those Valentines get delivered, and we'll have a final number in terms of monies raised for you as well. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.